Good afternoon, babies, and welcome to the Emily Jo Show blog edition. So I recently started a blog, and I wanted to read you one of these titles that I have, articles that I have made, and maybe it can turn you on. You're going and checking out my WordPress. It's really cute. It's the Emily Jo Show 777.wordpress.com. Look that up. You might be able to find it. I think it's pretty fun. So this article is entitled The Idea of a Greyscale in Terms of the Occult. And I'm going to attempt to read through it without making mistakes. It's a little long, so give me grace. Magic operates on what I would call a cosmic grayscale. When it comes to terms of the occult, a similar grayscale of acceptance, beyond even understanding, needs to be applied with equal importance in order to restore the balance of our reality. The brightest of all light practitioners, worth their weight in black salt, would understand the ancient concept of, it is better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Paraphrase, Mayamuti Musoishai. I think I butchered that, but that's okay. Mass perpetual misinformation of ancient academic approaches to magic through the study of esoteric mysticism raised its ugly little head yet again via the demonization of the occult during the 1980s. You remember the whole satanic panic dig, in which caused more than just a stir in morality, but a disruption in sheer morale. Whispers of the devil that not only caused fear, but orchestrated mob mental that swept the American nation in a Neo-esque modern-day witch hunt. Yeah, that one. Don't even get me fucking started on the West Memphis Three, and I mean that. Even the terms black and white magic are fueled by racial turmoil and perpetuating the subtle racist doctrine that those whom practice in the light are white, whereas those whom participate in the magic that exists among the shadows are considered constituents of the devil, conjuring in black magic, and are quickly deemed evil. To escape the centuries of poor programming due to the latest world order, aka since about 539 BCE, in which ancient Mesopotamia was conquered by the Persian Empire, only to be conquered again by Alexander the Great when he overthrew the Persians in 331 BCE. At this point, Mesopotamian culture was wiped out nearly completely. An idea of the grayscale must be introduced to restore the balance of this reality. This involves not judging light or dark practitioners automatically by the magic in which they practice or the ways they go about developing their craft. Now, it must be noted, and as emotional, empathetic, sentient humans who are in healthy and sane states of mind, we all have a clear understanding and an innate conception of what is right and wrong. Therefore, unless you're a sick fuck, I am sure we can all agree that the hot takes of extreme black magic are in general weaponized propaganda fed to the people to breed fear, hate, and promote an inconsolable separative narrative amongst our species. You know, the narrative that fuels the population's nightmares with ghastly tales of child sacrifice to a dark god of greed known as Moloch, and probably cannibalistic consumption, just to name a couple. For if we do not, to mend this oh so broken collective consciousness, we must have a massive perspective shift in which we change this lens of there is only love or good or bad, and introduce a grayscale of acceptance. For if we do not respond to this reality with some unified collective shift, we will be forced to continue to watch the pendulum swing this way and that, one extreme to the other, never finding grace in the slithered motion of balance along the twisted path of life, doomed to remain in a state of confusion and deep unrest. Well, these are my thoughts anyways. Always on the endless pursuit to make the world a little brighter of a place in a dark fashion. Until we read again, my babes, keep it safe, keep it weird, and of course, we always be keeping it spooky. Much love. The Emily Jo Show.